Seriously, back again, are we? Well, I know you liked my place when you were here last. I didn't imagine you'd be coming back so expeditiously, but then again, when you, hmm, well, had such a nice experience. It was fun seeing you blush afterwards when we just lay there in my bed. Oh, okay, all right, you're right, you're right. Is it really kissing and telling if you were the one that, well, there's no one else that I'm telling about what happened, am I, darling? Hmm? It is so much fun seeing you so flustered. Um, the S's, that just means I'm really relaxed. I'm not gonna lie, I just had well, I went down to a local pub and there was this guy who was absolutely plastered and well, I partake in some of his sanguinial excretions. Well, it was excreting after I sunk my fangs in, darling. And well, I'm just gonna say a lot of that drink managed to seep into his veins. So, anyways, I'm just feeling a little bit tipsy, faded, if you will. So, you're gonna have to pardon me, darling, but my S's are a little pronounced right now. So, back to you. I figured once you got out of the Inyanyata, you would not be coming back so quickly. Oh, got you. Interesting. So, what about your little girlfriend? Hmm? Well, I know you said that you guys aren't together, but I do so know that she must have the biggest crush on you. Lord knows if I was in her shoes, I would. But then again, I don't wear shoes, nor would I sit there having you wonder whether or not I had feelings for you. Anywho, now, were you coming back because you were hoping I would turn you? Oh, that's right. Your friends wanting to prove that monster people exist. These don't seem like the type of friends you should have. I really thought that you'd be smart and you would ditch them once you went back to civilization. Oh, come now, come now. Just, oh, you're right. I don't tend to have seats. I tend to sit on my own coils. Here, how about I just wrap you up nice and tightly again? Oh, no, it's nice having you in my coils. So warm and it's better than any heating rock I've ever had. Though, not gonna lie, I do so love feeling how rock. Sorry. I'm forgetting my sensibilities again. I do so love having you wrapped up. Well, that's a lie. Raw is lie. I don't like having many things wrapped. What? I'm sorry. I can behave. I can be good. I can be the bestest girl you've ever known. Let me tell you. Because when you're good to mama's so good to you. Okay, I will back off. I will be good. So, darling, how about I stop yammering on and you tell me why you're here? You did say that. I'm just making you repeat. I don't have dementia. I swear it. I'm just a little. Oh, I'm just saying. He shouldn't have mixed spirits that hard. Dead. Oh, possibly, but let me tell you. I always choose the ones that have done some very dastardly things. Sometimes karma has to come around, and karma's just a vampiric snake lady. Other vampires. Well, there is this one crazy vampire who runs around. She's, what would you say? A little bit of a yandere. Yeah. She likes to go move in with guys. In fact, she just recently ended. A maid who was just taking care of the house for a guy that she had fallen for. She moved really close next to that Neko that went missing. The one with the bad British accent. No one's buying that. Pfft. Anyways, yeah, she's down there. Oh, no. I have some theories. See, there's this guy that had an illness. He tends to turn people, really, monster girls into yanderes, make them go crazy just by touching them. And, anywho, he had a brother, and that brother wanted to go find his life partner, and he decided to go to a unicorn and then in Yonyata and make a wish, and that's probably not going to work out, but he wasn't going to take no for an answer. Anyways, he was the roommate of that Neko, and I'm just imagining if she's gone missing and he's gone missing, then I don't know. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. But back to you. Back to something that is not tragic. Let's talk about something that is very satisfactory, if you will. Indeed, you do way more than just satisfy my eyes. You absolutely satisfied me on the in-hum. Interesting. Darling. Listen here, I don't think you came back here to get a couple of pictures of a snake lady. You didn't come here to get pictures of a vampiric snaky girl. You came here because you wanted to be by me. You came here because I'm not using my hypnosis on you. Darling. I told you. I am a little bit of a guilty feeder. Yeah, I can't just eat off of anyone. I choose people who I don't think should be in this world, honestly. People who just take. People like you, though, I adore, and I want to see more of them running around. But that's a lie, because I can't, in full honestness, say I've ever seen anyone like you before. Never met anyone like you. As soon as I smelled the air and I smelled the fear on you. Oh yes, all predatory monster girls. We can taste fear and we can taste what type of person they are. It helps us to determine if we're going to be more aggressive or we're going to trick them, or helps us hone in on exactly how we're going to take them. And I'll tell you, I was taken aback by you. My desire for you to take me went through the roof. And then, of course, later that night, I will quite say that even though I was positively famished, I was completely content and full, satiated, if you will, off your aura, off of being with you. I've never felt anything like it. Not even when I was just a normal snake girl before the vampirism. You make me feel alive in ways that, well, I guess someone who's technically the walking dead should never be allowed to feel again. You made me think that maybe I'm not some creature of hell, but perhaps I have a chance to go to heaven like Serpentius. I think you came back here not because you wanted me to pose for you like some French girl. Oui, wanted me. But rather you wanted me to potentially spend a lovely evening with you. And we can do absolutely nothing at all. We can do everything. We can do anything in between. But just knowing that I have the presence of someone who quiets all of my inner demons sitting next to me. Well, that feels like it's something that could never happen something that I don't deserve, something that I can't pass up the opportunity for. So I am squeezing you really tight. I'm squeezing you very tightly. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. Goodness gracious. I don't want to hurt you. Woo. Okay. Mm, it's just having your skin next to my coils, having you so close, having you just be near me. Oh, dearie. Okay. Woof. I love you. Oh. No, no, no. It's way too early for that. It's just, you belong here with me. You don't belong out in the world with all those other people who don't understand you. You don't belong out there with those normal people who want you to do ordinary things. You belong with someone who craves you, desires you, needs you, is inspired by you. You belong amongst my people. Well, no, I know that means that you can't be human, but there's things that humans can pick up. You can pick up sorcery and be a sorcerer. It's very easy. Yeah, no, that's the thing. You don't have to be born into magic to gain it. You just have to have the knowledge of it. I can easily help you with that. I can help you live whatever life you want to live. You just have to. You could also just choose to not be here too. That's possible. That is the thing. You can choose to not be here. You can choose whatever life you desire. Honestly, I'm being selfish. I'm being selfish and wanting to have you be a part of my world, since I know not only am I a snaky girl, but I'm also a vampire. So being in your world is made triply difficult. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to figure this out, but I know one thing. I don't want to continue waking up without you. If I could wake up beside you. That is all. Anyways, all right. Everything aside. So are you staying for the evening then? Oh, well. I used to be a really wonderful cook back in the day. I'm sure I can rustle up something for the two of us. I was thinking, it's spooky season. I was just going to make some biscuit dough. American biscuit dough. Yes. And we'll have to make that distinction just in case. Well, I don't know exactly where you're from. I can't quite place it, but there are people, when they hear biscuits, they think cookies, and that disgusts me. Take the dough, and I punch out holes for eyes, and then a big open mouth, and then you deep fry it. And you sprinkle it with some powdered sugar and with some nice strawberry preserves. Oh yes, I still can stuff. I sell them, I can't eat them, but it's nice. It's nice to be able to do some of the things that reminds me of being human. It keeps me with the humans. Now here, this way, let's go. Hey guys, Scene Alexander here. Oh my goodness, this has been a whirlwind week. My heart goes out to everybody in Florida. I've actually had a few friends that were in the direct eye of the storm. And I have flown down. I was keeping it on the hush-hush, but just a couple of people found out anyways, to help with the cleanup of one of my friends' houses. Everything's going fine, dandy. But yeah, if I have not been as active on the Discord server, I'm kind of sorry. That's what's been going on. And thank you to everybody who donated for me and Star to go out to have steak. We did. It was delicious. It was the best. I really appreciate you guys. This story, I really like this storyline, and I have some storylines that are going really, really dark. So this one I'm going to keep pretty light. And I liked it because, like, if you look at the character model and everything that I'm using, it looks like, and the idea of a vampire snake girl, Lamia cross, really, really makes it to where she could definitely go kind of psychotic. So, like, Is she? Will she? Won't she? I think she can tap into it, but I don't think I'm going to take her down a super dark route. But it's nice that she has those powers and leads to a lot of stuff that could happen in the story. Inspiration's very basic. It's not one specific person. It's just people in my life who I tend to be the harbor for a lot of people who feel like they're strange or like they're different because I had such a chaotic childhood. I didn't really have a stable home. And as such, I got in with a whole bunch of people that also tend to not be the norm. I like to say I'm not around freaks, I'm around extraordinary people because we're extraordinary. Anyways, but I thought A, it's just a good message, but B, like a lot of us spend our time trying to be normal, trying to do what our parents tell us to do and what society tells us to do. And I just hit a point in my life where it's like, I'm gonna just do me. And if ordinary people frown upon it and don't want to accept me for it, like that's on them and they're allowed to do that. And I'm not gonna hate them for it, but I I just want to be me, and if me is extra, if me is too much, if me is not enough, if me is anything, um well, that sucks, but also meh, screw it. Anyways, I love you guys and I will see you in the next video. Bye.